Both Hut squads are ready to go. This should be a fun one. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. No shortage of skill on the ice tonight. The time for talk, the time for heights over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Maple Leafs will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Here's a short pass to Clark. And Ring scores! The captain delivers!
He's really battling to find this puck, James, but he drops into that butterfly, and he's still looking for it with his blocker. He just can't get a hold of it.
The Maple Leafs are off to about as perfect a start that you could ask for.
Anytime you're on the road in that pregame, right before you step on the ice, you're talking about dictating the pace, sending a message, and getting off to a hot start. You can't get off to a better one than that.
And now he tries to get it across to Lee. Takes the feed from the wing. And there it is, stopped by Jari. Back-to-back saves there. On the wraparound. Boston's gained possession. Clark's exploring options with the puck. And he's able to handle that one. Coughs up possession of the puck. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Icing is the call. We're going to face up at the other end. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
Grabbed along the boards by Faust. Tries to get the puck over to Danico. Takes the feed. Quick pass to Kachuk. And that banks off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Middlestat. Lays out to get in front of that one. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Boston's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Hayek. The Bruins cross the blue line and are on the attack. And that's knocked away by Faber. Handles the puck. Here's a shot. Dives down low to block it. Moves it quickly over to Hayduk. From the point, they take control of it. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Loose puck, and he's in all alone. Trying to shake the defender. Running to the front of the net. Oh, what a stop by Chari.
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
And that goes off the glove, but it continues here. Lowers the boom. Has it in the defensive end. Chara's crossed the line and gained the zone. Feeds it over. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Boston's looking to break out. Directed over to goalie. With some open space at center. And that's off a stick. Boston's on the attack. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Big play inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Ehlers. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. And he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Brink. Can't get it to go. And one last save. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame. going here. Puck is dropped, and the clock is ticking now here on the second period. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Jarry's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
Slides it over to Line. And a stick break setup. Chelios moves the puck. Shot! Simple stop by Jarry. Looks to pass it to Clark. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Moves the puck more to the middle. Here's a short pass to Kachuk. Denies him on the slapper. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Clark. Denied by the goaltender. Works it across to Kachuk.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
And he coughs it up with the pass. Big save by the goaltender washing that one. Jarry's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Maple Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Changing directions, but he's right there for the pad stop. He was locked in there.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Quick pass to Hayek. From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Past the midway mark of the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Maple Leafs start with the puck in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And now it's grabbed by Faber. Couldn't catch up to that pass. The Maple Leafs have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Faber's got it in the defensive end. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Maple Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Brink. Gaining steam here on the attack. There's a stop with the blocker by Jarry. Gets it over to Peters. And that's deflected. Quick feed to Ehlers. Fires it. That's blocked. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. And he takes the dish. Moves it quickly over to Elias. Taken by Ehlers. Moves it to Park. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, and serves up a little too sweet with that save.
Jarry's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and the save percentage is an indicator of it.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Final frame is underway here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the 3rd period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Bruins are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
The Maple Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Oh, scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
I love that when there's a shot, he just doesn't stand around looking. He gets his feet moving, and he tracks it, he hounds it. He's relentless, James, and he finds it, and he puts it in the back of the net.
The Maple Leafs have gone up by 2 now here in the 3rd, and boy, do they look good.
That's sending a message right to start the 3rd period, isn't it, James? Listen, you're dictating the pace in all different areas of the ice. You come out in the 3rd, you get another one. That's a great way to start 3rd.
Boston's got it along the wall. Great pass from off the right side. The Bruins have it now. Moves the puck to Laine. Passes it over. Here's a short pass to Faber. And he slides it quickly to Burrows. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Too much traffic in the lane. The Maple Leafs have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this 3rd period. And they'll start with possession. And there's the save. Gets it out of his own end. The Maple Leafs working around near the back end. And he puts that one aside with ease. And now he moves it quickly to Roenick. With possession along the wall. Quick shot. No room for that one to get through. Marois lugging the puck. Off the left wing and into center. Trying to clear from the defensive zone. Puck sent down. Down the ice, we'll get an icing.
He's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Boston's got it in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Tkachuk. And that's taken away on the offensive end by Lee. Turned that one aside. And that's a great heads-up play by Hyatt. And he slides it quickly to Quinn. Oh, look at this chance. Rocked him. Blocked it. He may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that. And he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Maple Leafs are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trick because you weren't moving your feet.
The Bruins get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
The first power play of the game is a real tone center. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Quick pass to Zetterberg. Sends it across. Scores! Coming up clutch, short-handed. Wow!
Well, you got to love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and when they got the puck, they found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
The Maple Leafs continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
And that pass goes off the stick. A chance in front! There it is! The power play goal on the back of the net!
Well, he's been on a heater all game, James. I mean, so dialed in, tracking the puck effectively, controlling his rebounds, and this one just squeaks by him. He's going to have a hard time with that one because he just lost the shutout.
The Bruins don't have time on their side, but they're starting to stretch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Loses the coverage there. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Bruins dial up exactly what they needed. A goal here in the third.
A lot of pushback right now at the latter half of the third period, and you know that the coach is going to make some adjustments. You want to have the opportunity to get your star, gifted, creative, offensive players out there when you need to get an equalizer.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Moves the puck across to Clark. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Boston's got possession here in the offensive zone. And sends it just out of reach. Carries it across the line. Quick feed to Danico. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. Moves the puck. The Maple Leafs will play it in their own end. Moves it to Chara. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Boston's got the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a short pass to Chara. The Bruins going to work on offense. One-times it. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. He was dialed in there. Burrows crosses the line and is on the attack. Oh, what a stop by Chari.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Hayek's getting called for tripping on the play.
Well, there's not much runway left here, and now you're shorthanded, James, but you got to be aggressive, you got to press, you got to go for it, because guess what? The time is running out.
Opportunity knocking as the man advantage unit takes to the ice. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick shot. Oh, great reflex pass stopped by Chari. And that puck leaves the zone. Trying to get 2-2 with it and loses possession. And it is all over with this one. The Maple Leafs skate off with the win tonight, and what stood out for you here, Cheryl?
What really stood out for me was the amount of times they put the puck to the net here, James, and they weren't all grade A scoring chances, but they generated them with rebounds and net drive. I thought they weren't frustrated, and they had the tenacity in and around the paint and finally put it in.
So much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.